Grade 10, let's look at the possible solutions for this paper, paper 2 mathematical literacy for November. We have question number 1 here. Table 1 below shows a list of concepts and units / symbols thereof. Use the table above to choose units from column B that matches the concept in column A. Write only the letter A to E next to the question number. 8 marks. Okay, let's look at that and see. Capacity. Capacity, these are milliliters. Then area, D, meters squared. Height. Height can be in millimeters. Temperature, degrees Celsius. Okay, that was the answer. Those were the answers. Okay. So we look at this other part here. Dan wants to watch a movie. The movie starts at 21 hours and is 1 hour and 45 minutes long. Write 21 hours in 12 format. Now remember, the 21 hours, it's 9. But this becomes what? PM. Don't forget that. Write the time. Write the time. Sorry, what time will the movie end? What are we going to do? We shall get this plus 1 hour, 55 minutes. Approximately it will end 22 hours, 55 minutes. If you don't know how to add it, please just get your 21, press that key, 00, press that key, plus 1 hour, press that key, 45 minutes, press that key, and press equals. You see the answer that we have. It's the same as the one that we have here on the screen. Okay, Connie weighs 94 kilograms and is concerned about her weight. She has joined a gym and wants to lose some weight. Convert the weight to grams. Her weight is 49 kilograms, meaning we are changing them to grams. And we shall need to multiply by 1,000, which becomes 94,000. Don't forget these are what? Grams. That marks the end of question number 1. Let's go to question number 2. Question number 2. Paris Secondary School is a boarding school. The school hostel has 12 identical blocks labeled A to L. Each room has 3 beds except room 7, which has 4 beds. Below is a layout block A of Morris School hostel. Write down the number of room labeled A. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, this is 5, 6, 7, 8. These are bathrooms, so they end with 7. So here we are saying it's room 5. Room 5. Kuto is staying at B07. Explain what B07 means in this kind of context. Now, they said this is block A. Secondary school state has 2 blocks labeled from A to B. So P will be the block, becomes block room 7. Room 7. Write a set of directions to walk from room 4 to room 7. A set of directions. Now, while you're here, now if you're out of this, turn what? Turn left. pass room A, the next room will be, the next room on your right will be, we said turn left, move towards the toilet, move towards the toilet. On your left hand side will be room 7. Okay, right from room 4 to room 7. Huh? The hostel management states that the total number of learners in the hostel, if all rooms are fully occupied, is 192. Verify showing all calculations. Now this one will take us back to this question here, which says there are 12 blocks labeled A to L. Each has 3 beds except room 7, which has 4. So 12 times 7, there are 7 rooms for each block. And each, okay, let's do this. We shall say we shall say 6, 12 times 6, I'm talking of the rooms, and each has 3 apart from 7. So this one becomes 18 times 12. 200 and what? They claim to say the hostel matron states that the total number of learners in the hostel, if all rooms are fully booked, is 192. Remember, they said they have 12 blocks. Each block has 7 rooms, but for us, we shall start with 6. Multiply by 3 learners. 6 rooms times 3, we get. I'm mere looking at this, even before we added it, it's invalid. So we say it's what? It is incorrect. It's invalid. What I looked at, I said 12 blocks. They have 7 rooms, but the 7th room has 4 learners. So we first concentrated on the 6 that have the common number, so which is 12 times 6, 6 rooms, and each room has 3 learners. We ended up having 216. 216. Now we come in now, we add on the number of learners that we've left out from room number 7 of each 12. So, meaning 12 each times 4, which is what? 48. And when you add on 48, we got the answer as 200. Explain the meaning of the scale. Here we have 1 unit on paper equals 150 units in real life. That's what it means. 2.1.6. The actual width of the bedroom 7, is 3.6 meters. Use the given scale to calculate the bedroom width on the layout in millimeters. Okay, what we're going to do, this is the in real life. So if 1 is 150 in real life, so we shall put here 3.6 and what is it on paper together. So we cross multiply, meaning we shall get the 3,6, we shall divide it by 150. Don't forget that these will be meters. So 3,6 divided by 1. So you get your answer as 0,024. These are meters. We want them to be millimeters. What do we do? Multiply by 1,000. Multiply by 1,000. And the answer became 24 millimeters. That's what it simply means. Okay. The hostel caretaker found a library card at the hostel gate. What is the probability as a percentage that it belonged to a learner in block A? Round off your answer. So block A, guys, this is simple. Block A is only 1 divided by 12. But it belonged to a learner, not to the block, but to a learner. So we have to know, we already have the number of learners, by the way. So what about block A alone? How many learners are there? Block A has 6 times 3 plus 4, which is 18, that 22. You see that? So out of the whole number, so it's 22 over 264 as a percentage, nearest number. So you have to multiply by 100. So 24. So 22 divided by 6 times 100. The answer becomes 8.33%. And they say to our nearest percentage, which is 8%. And this brings us to the end of question number 2. By the way, even though you had done it, because block A is only 1, so it would be 1 out of 12 times 100. I believe you also here get this much. Here I'm looking at hostels. Sorry, yeah, the blocks. Here I'm looking at the blocks. Here I looked at learners. Okay, question number 3. Connie found a healthy smoothie recipe on the internet. She must blend a medium-sized banana, apple, and a handful berries. She must blend a medium-sized banana, apple, handful berries, and 1 and 2/3 cup of milk. Mixture yields 550 ml of smoothie. Below is a bottle to drink her smoothie. It's in a cylinder format. Okay, let's go straight to the questions. What do they want us to do? Use the information above to answer the questions that follow. Determine the number of milk needed in milliliters if 1 cup equals to 200. Remember they said 1/2 of milk. So it will be 200 what? Mils. This is a mixed part, becoming 5 out of 3 times 200. Put this in your calculator. Shift shift and this button here. What happened anyway? Oh, shift and this button here. So it's 1, 2, 3 times 200. So he will need 300 and this. Okay, determine the number of bananas she needs to make 1,000. Okay, so now we come here. Let's look at this scenario here. The scenario says a medium size, okay, 1 banana, right? But it's going to make 1 banana is for 550 mils. How many bananas do we need? So if 1 is for 500 and you see that, how many bananas shall we need? So meaning we're going to get this 1,500 divided by so 27. So 2 over 7. So remember these are bananas, so we can't have a half a banana. So we shall say there are 3 what? Bananas that are needed. Convert 240 to centimeters. Convert 240 to centimeters. 240 millimeters to centimeters we divide by 10. So the answer here became okay. Hence, determine the volume of the bottle. They have given us a formula already here, which volume will become 3,142 times. Now convert this much. They told us what's this. Convert the volume of this. Let's see. Oh, the height. Okay, and when you look at the here, the diameter is what? 8. The formula wants you to have radius, meaning our radius will equal to 8 divided by 2, which is 4. Come and square it and put your 24. At this moment, you can pick your calculator and press times 4. Don't forget it's squared times 24, which becomes 1,000, comma 53 centimeters what? Cubed. Connie claims that 1 bottle is big enough to hold twice the mixture. Verify showing all calculations. But remember, so the mixture is 550 mils. So we multiply this by 2. What we end up having? We have 1,100 mils. Yet the bottle carries 1,000. 1,000 that means that it's valid. The claim is valid. The claim is valid. Material used to make the bottle costs 20 cents per centimeter squared. Calculate the cost of making 1 bottle. You see, first and foremost, we need to look at the surface area. We already saw that our radius is 4. the height, we converted it and it became what? 24. Come and we substitute inside here. We shall say 3,142 times 4 into 4 plus 2 times the height. This is a formula given to us. All right. All right. Let's put this in the calculator and see what we get. Three comma 142 times 3,142 times 4, open brackets, 4 plus 2 times the height, which is 24, equals to that much. So it becomes 653, 653,34. These are centimeters squared. But we are looking for determine the cost, so we shall multiply this by 0,20 times 0,2. We shall get the answers 100. This is money. 130, 71 cents. 71 cents. Question number 4. The diagram below shows steps on how to change a car's flat tire. Use the diagram above to answer the questions that follow. Name the tool needed to lift the car. Yeah. It's called the jack. Then write the step-by-step instruction from step 2 to 5. This needs your step 2. Unscrew the nuts from the tire. Step number 2, lift up the car. Actually, number 1 is loosen the nuts. Then lift up the tire. Step number 4, remove the tire. Step number 5, replace the tire. And you work backwards. Anyway, which step indicates that the car must be lowered down? Step number 6. It's recommended that the process of changing a tire must be performed on a flat surface. Give a reason why. To avoid a car rolling. Okay, 4.2. Connie makes glass bowls and sells them at the local stores. She packs one bowl in a small box with a dimension of 20 centimeters by 20 by 20 centimeters. During distribution, the local store, she packs the small boxes in bigger boxes. 65, 65, 55. Okay, so now what we need to know is this is the length, width, and height. Same story, length, width, and height. Okay, we come here and we say, give a reason why there are arrows on this box to indicate fragility. Keep it up to show the direction where it should face. To keep it up, avoid breaking. Okay, Connie claims that she can pack more than 18 small boxes in a bigger box. Verify showing all calculations. What we're going to do, get the length of the bigger box, divide by the length of the smaller box, which will become 65 divided by 20. 65 divided by 20, you have 3,25, meaning we shall have 3 boxes. Okay, then, which is true, because now also on the small side is going to be the same. Width of the bigger box divided by the width of the smaller box, which is going to become 65 divided by 20, which is going to become, which is 3. So what about the layers going upwards? For the layers, we shall say the height of the bigger box, 55, the height of the bigger box divided by the height of the smaller box. Which becomes 55 divided by 20. You get as 2,75. In actual sense, we have what? 2. So we are going to say 3 times 3 times 2, which is 9 times 2, which is 18. Smaller boxes. And the claim is what? Valid. If not, let me see, what could it be? Volume. It could have been volume of the bigger box divided by the volume of the smaller box, which is L times B times height divided by L times B times height